When you think of ancient Egypt, you probably imagine towering pyramids, mysterious hieroglyphs, and powerful pharaohs. But have you ever wondered about the secrets hidden beneath the sands of time? The intimate practices that shaped the lives of the Egyptians? Today, we're going beyond the myths and legends to explore the captivating world of ancient Egyptian sexuality. From shocking rituals to scandalous affairs, uncover the truth behind the world's oldest civilization. Join me as we peel back the layers of history and reveal the surprising insights into the intimate lives of the ancient Egyptians. This is a journey through a world where sex and spirituality intertwined, where pharaohs kept their bloodlines pure through marriage, and where papyrus scrolls held more than just history. Are you ready to embark on this eye-opening adventure? Buckle up, because we're about to uncover secrets that have been buried for millennia. Welcome to my channel. Let's start with something intriguing. In ancient Egypt, it wasn't uncommon for men to desire the affection of both men and women. This concept might seem foreign to us today, but in the context of ancient Egyptian beliefs, it was quite natural. You see, the Egyptians believed that their pharaohs were divine, a direct link between the gods and humanity. And when one of the gods chose to be born as a pharaoh, they would often appear as a male. So it stands to reason that if you were blessed by a male god, you might find yourself attracted to both sexes. It was almost as if being chosen by the gods came with an expanded spectrum of desires. And let us not forget that the ancient Egyptians were unshy about expressing these desires through art and architecture. They carved images of gods and pharaohs, embracing both men and women, celebrating the fluidity of love and desire. To them, it wasn't about labels or restrictions. It was about embracing the full spectrum of human experience. In a society where tradition played a pivotal role, the Egyptians had a peculiar yet deeply rooted practice. We're talking about the tradition of cousin marriage. Now, you might be thinking, why would they choose to marry within their extended family? Well, it all boils down to keeping their bloodline pure and their lineage strong. The Egyptians believed that marrying outside their family could dilute their divine bloodline, which was believed to have a divine essence. By sticking within their own family tree, they ensured that this divine bloodline remained strong and untainted. While it may sound unconventional to us today, it was a way for them to maintain the sanctity of their royal blood, ensuring that the gods continued to shine through their lineage. Now, let's talk about one of the most famous, yet perhaps misunderstood figures in Egyptian history, King Tutankhamun, also known as the Boy King. What's the deal with him having a beard at such a young age? Well, the answer lies in the customs of the time. You see, back in ancient Egypt, it was customary for young men to shave off their facial hair, whether they had any natural hair growth or not. It was a sign of masculinity and maturity, kind of like a rite of passage. And Tutankhamun was no exception. His clean-shaven face symbolized his transition into adulthood, reflecting the values and norms of his society. However, as he grew older, things took an unexpected turn. King Tutankhamun started to grow a beard, and rather than removing it, he decided to embrace it. This wasn't a mere change of heart. It was a deliberate choice to defy convention and assert his individuality. He became known for sporting an impressive black beard, setting him apart from his predecessors. It was a bold move for someone so young to go against the norm, but it also made him truly unique. The story of Ramses the Pigeon is a bizarre tale that adds a touch of weirdness to the already enigmatic world of ancient Egypt. The name Ramses the Pigeon might sound funny to us today, But back in ancient Egypt, it was a symbol of power and fertility. You see, Ramses was one of the most prolific builders of the era, leaving his mark with numerous temples and monuments. People noticed that his architectural projects often bore the shape of a pigeon, leading to the amusing nickname Ramses the Pigeon. But there's more to the story. The pigeon was considered a sacred animal in ancient Egyptian culture, representing the goddess Hathor. Hathor was associated with love, beauty, and motherhood, making her a central figure in their religious beliefs. So Ramses, by aligning himself with the pigeon, was essentially linking himself to these divine attributes. It was a way to connect with the gods and emphasize his role as a powerful and prosperous pharaoh. Have you ever stumbled upon something ancient and thought, why did they do that? Well, you're not alone. Just imagine being an archaeologist, uncovering a strange artifact or a peculiar practice from ancient Egypt, and scratching your head, wondering, what was the deal with that? We've all been there, staring at a piece of history, trying to decipher its meaning. Maybe it's a weird statue with unusual features, or a mysterious ritual that seems utterly bizarre. It's those moments that make exploring ancient cultures so fascinating. Unraveling the mysteries of ancient Egypt is like solving a puzzle, piecing together clues to understand a world that's vastly different from our own. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding their unique customs, beliefs, and practices. But it also leaves us with a sense of wonder and sometimes bewilderment. It's a testament to the complexity of human history and the endless mysteries that lie beneath the sands of time. Now let's shift our focus to a peculiar aspect of ancient Egyptian culture, the so-called coffin texts. These enigmatic writings found on coffins and funerary equipment offer a glimpse into the afterlife beliefs of the Egyptians. One particular detail that has puzzled scholars is the recurring motif of sexual relations in these texts. The Egyptians believed that the afterlife was a continuation of life on earth, and that the deceased would need provisions for their journey. Surprisingly, they included instructions and even spells related to sexual activity in these burial texts. It's as if they were preparing the deceased for a whole new set of adventures in the afterlife. These texts suggest that the ancient Egyptians believed that the dead would continue to engage in sexual activity, perhaps as a way to ensure fertility and procreation even after death. It's a fascinating insight into their unique beliefs and practices surrounding death and the afterlife. Meet Queen Tai, a prominent figure in ancient Egyptian history and the wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. Now, here's where things get interesting. During Akhenaten's reign, there was a shift in religious focus from the traditional Egyptian pantheon of gods to a single deity, Aten, the sun disk. This change was a radical departure from the norm, and it had far-reaching implications for Egyptian society. Amidst this religious upheaval, Queen Tai emerged as a key player. She didn't just play the role of a supportive wife. She was actively involved in the construction of new temples and the resettlement of people in the Amarna period. Her influence was evident in various aspects of governance, showing that she wasn't content with just being a figurehead. Tai's contributions went beyond the realm of religion. She demonstrated intelligence, initiative, and a remarkable grasp of diplomacy, proving to be an invaluable partner to Pharaoh Akhenaten. Their partnership was a dynamic force during a time of significant transformation in ancient Egyptian history. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather round for the craziest love story you've ever heard. The love story of Pharaoh Akhenaten and his wife, Nefertiti. Imagine being madly in love with your sister-in-law. Yep, you heard that right. These two canoodling cousins took their love to the next level by tying the knot. But wait, there's more. They didn't stop at just one wedding. Oh no, they had a grand total of 3 ceremonies to seal the deal. Talk about commitment. But why, oh why, would they want to be brother and sister-in-law at the same time? Well, it all boils down to tradition. Back in the days of ancient Egypt, marrying your sister-in-law was a common practice, especially among the royal family. It was a way to keep the bloodline pure and maintain the continuity of their divine lineage. But we can't talk about Akhenaten and Nefertiti without mentioning the artistic flair. Their weddings must have been legendary, filled with music, dance, and enough drama to make Shakespeare blush. Who needs Game of Thrones when you have real-life ancient Egyptian royalty? And now, drumroll please, the secret that's been buried for millennia, the great sex secret of ancient Egypt, finally revealed. What is it? Well, brace yourself for the shocking revelation. The ancient Egyptians were pretty open about their love for, well, love. That's right. They expressed their affection for each other through poetry, art, and architecture, often depicting couples in intimate moments. They weren't shy about showcasing their affection, unlike some of the more conservative societies that came after. In a time when societal norms dictated restraint, the ancient Egyptians dared to celebrate love in all its forms. They challenged the boundaries of modesty and embraced the beauty of physical affection. Their legacy serves as a reminder that love knows no bounds, and that expressing it openly should be celebrated, not condemned. And there you have it, the captivating world of ancient Egyptian sexuality. From their unconventional views on love and marriage to their uninhibited expressions of affection. This journey through time has unveiled the complexities and contradictions of a civilization that continues to fascinate us. If you enjoyed this eye-opening adventure, do forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting explorations into the world's strangest histories. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the past. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep embracing the unexpected.